Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This, of course, is another anime reaction video, and today, the final Haikyuu video for some time, as far as I know, depending on whether or not Season 5 is the thing that's ever going to come out. And if not, I'm probably not going to do manga reactions. I don't know, I just don't feel like that would work as well. For a series like Haikyuu, I feel like it wouldn't work as manga reactions. That'd be something I'd read on my own, and even then I still have to catch up to where Season 4 ends in the manga before I get into anything outside of it. Just, just for posterity's sake, just so I can refresh myself on anything I might have potentially forgotten, as I've gone through life, you know what I mean? But, man, with that all being said, it's kind of unreal that we're almost done with Haikyuu, because Haikyuu is a sort of a weird series for this channel. It was one of the series I started with Haikyuu Season 3, and I wasn't as into it, at least in terms of reaction-wise. I just didn't feel like I had much to say. Maybe that's because I started with a season that was mostly just complete hype action stuff, and maybe it was also because it just didn't, not a lot of people sort of followed it. But starting with Season 4, I felt so much better about it, and watching the rest of Season 4 has made me very happy that I decided to actually react to Season 4 instead of just watching it on my own, because even though it doesn't get as many people watching it, it's just a show that I've enjoyed watching. I mean, same thing with like a Death Parade, for example. Not very many people watch that, nobody commented on it, but that's okay. I enjoyed the show, so that's all that really matters in the end, since I'm really just doing this as a hobby, not for any sort of like financial gain at the moment. But with that being said, I'm really excited to get to these last two episodes. Partially, I'm a little bit upset about it though, not just because I won't be able to watch any more Haikyuu for a while, but mostly because I know what's going to happen. They're going to finish the match, and it's going to be amazing, and then they're going to set up for the match against Nekoma, and then I'm just going to have to sit on my hands forever, just waiting for Season 5 that might never come. I mean, I hope it would, even though the manga is finished. Popular series usually get adaptations. Again, even if they're not super popular, like, or have an ongoing manga, like Attack on Titan's getting a final adaptation for the so the whole series will be finished. Full Metal Alchemist is so popular; it has 2 full anime adaptations that have a conclusive ending, and Bleach is coming back because of how popular that is. You know what I mean? So, I think it'll get a Season 5 eventually, but without further ado, let's get into, well, the first of the last 2 episodes of Haikyuu Season 4. First, starting off with, of course, episode 24. As always, unless you're new here, hit that link down below. Hit one of the links down below in the description, where you will be taken to the full-length uncut reaction. You can go there, watch the reaction, you can come back to YouTube, watch the discussion. Without further ado, let's get started. God damn it, this was a great season. I'm just so fucking mad that it's over, and there isn't even an announcement that's been confirmed. It's popular. It's only been, like, not even a year since it ended, because this ended in, what, October or December 2020? It's not even been a year since it ended yet, so I shouldn't be getting too down in the dumps yet for the anime not getting another season yet, because, man, people have had to wait longer. Bleach fans have had to wait over, like, what, 8 or 9 years before it got announced that it was getting an adaptation of the final season or whatever. I only recently joined them in the wait for that around a year ago. People who liked Full Metal Alchemist but didn't care for the 2003 adaptation had to wait for a while to get a reboot. Same thing with Hunter x Hunter fans, with the 1911 version and 2011 version of the anime. Devil is a Part-Timer fans. I was one of them. I was one of the people who had to wait 8 years for Season 2 to finally get announced, So I'll be patient, because this is a very popular series. To be fair, it is finished, and usually manga is just meant to be advertisements for, or sorry, anime is supposed to be advertisements for the manga. But I think they've come this far. I think at this point they kind of have to, and the fact that Haikyuu's also gotten stage plays also is like an indicator that people want things related to Haikyuu. So I'm gonna be really excited for anything that comes up. The only thing is if it does like start airing, it's probably gonna be one of those shows where I just wait until it finishes airing before I watch it, because I don't think I could do Haikyuu weekly. It's just something about it, because of the way it is, like depending on how this next season is going to go, there's going to be a good chunk of it that's going to be dedicated to one specific match, and it's going to be real hype and exciting, and I'm just not going to feel like I have very much to talk about in the discussion part. That was the thing I had with Season 3, and it started being a problem in Season 4 in the later half. I really felt like I had a lot more, not as much to say about what was happening in the episodes like I do with other series, but definitely a lot more I felt I had to say in the first part of the season, just because we were focusing on the characters and less about the game. I don't know. That might just be me, because I know Semblance of Sanity does really, well, as far as I know, really good reactions to Haikyuu, because I haven't actually watched them. I've only gone and watched a few choice clips to see what they think of them, instead of watching their whole video reactions and discussions, but they make pretty lengthy discussions. Either way, maybe I'm just still very new to this whole reaction thing, and that's why I'm having trouble. But again, amazing 2 episodes. I can only imagine that some of the because for the most part I still really enjoyed this season. I still don't, I wouldn't say I enjoyed it over other seasons. If I had to, oh boy, if I had to rank them, I think it's been too long since I've watched any of the other seasons that I would even know how to rank them. But if I had to rank them, I'd say maybe 2, 3, 4, 1. If I had to rank them, I mean, I don't take that literally or whatever, because that's not very concrete. I'm still kind of unsure about it, but I mean, the way I see it, Season 2 was peak character development for me. I love Tsukishima, because I liked Tsukishima, but I loved Tsukishima after Season 2, and the rematch with Albajosa, I just carried so much emotional weight because of how they beat us in Season 1, and Season 3 was just all around a beautiful culmination of what was being built up for so long with Shiri Torizawa, and it was just so well executed. And then Season 4 carried on the tradition of having good build up to the important match at the end of the season, and then the actual match at the end of the season was for the most part really well executed. But I still prefer it over Season 1, which I'm sure is kind of not a popular opinion online. To be fair, I don't know, but it just and of course I love Season 1, but it was just a bit of a slower introduction. You know what I mean? Just introducing the characters, getting them to where they need to be so we can actually get to the really important character development moments or character progression moments, or the big the big matches. So, that's just sort of my opinion. But I can't wait to get more. I'm gonna be generous, because if you didn't know, me watching Eden Zero, I'm giving Eden Zero half a year after the last episode airs, which should be sometime in September. If they don't announce a Season 2 within that half a year after the final episode airs, I'm gonna just read the manga. But depending on how I feel after the last episode, I might just read the manga anyway. But for Haikyuu, I'm gonna be a bit more generous. If there isn't even an announcement from this day, from July, or sorry, this is probably going up early August. So if by a year after this video goes up, there is still no announcement or even rumors of a Season 5, I'm just gonna read the manga, whether it be on the channel or by myself. That's my plan for the future. But man, with that all being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single upload in the future of Haikyuu or anything else I do in the future. Thank you for watching. Peace.